Salute, salute, salute. All my generals, all my lions, all my real men, all my kings, all my queens, all my princesses, all my lionesses. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy Chu, aka Chulo, BX Finest. Throw them X's up all day, every day. Definitely got a good one for y'all. Today, hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe. We gonna touch up on New York, man. New York is out of control. Out of control. New York City is flooded with migrants, right? Some good, some bad. But the bad, they like even organizing themselves to run around and infest New York City with a bunch of petty thefts and petty robberies and, pickpocketing and snatching purses and phones and, doing a bunch of shit, but as a group. You know what I mean? Like, and then they pull up on their little electric scooters and they just pull up in front of their shelters or their hotels, and there's a bunch of them there. Sometimes, listen, this ain't racial, but can't ID them. They all look the same, you heard? Like, what the fuck is one of them? You heard? Or is all of them? Because they work together. Know what I mean? But, all jokes aside, I ain't never seen New York look the way it look now when it comes to this. And I was talking about this earlier on the shorts I did. And basically it's like at the end of the day, the problems that we have now in this generation are completely different from the problems I had during my generation. My era was a slashing era, murder era, armed robbery era, home invasion era. Now this era has to be worried about migrants, bunch of them little petty thefts. You know what I mean? Some violence, but nothing crazy. But they have to worry about stalkers. They have to worry about rapos. They got to worry about mental health dudes. That's the era now. Mad mental health people, mad stalkers, mad rapos and pedophiles. It's like the worst of the worst mixed in with a bunch of migrants. Some bad, some good. But the bad ones, they putting that work in and they taking advantage of the system. Now the laws are different. You know what I mean? So it's easy for them to be in and out versus like in my era, once you was in, it wasn't no coming out. I wish they had that bail reform shit, boy. You crazy? Rikers Island was lit. That's why dudes got so many stories. I got stories like the way that I got because Rikers Island was a different animal during my era. And now it's crazy too. It's crazier too because now, shit, I could imagine what it looked like in there now. Because it was crazy the last time I was there. And y'all remember when I was talking about them stories on Rikers Island? Dudes had kitchen knives. There was dudes sleeping on the hallways. Old people were sleeping in the visiting floor. They didn't even get to go into a house because dudes was scared of catching COVID and all that. It was different. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, you got dudes like back. It's always been a problem with the trains in New York City is somebody getting pushed in, right? But when you from New York and you a real New Yorker, unless you just one of them ignorant, young, dumb, stupid kids, you never be by that yellow line. And you usually always got your back against the wall. You sitting down. You somewhere out. You not where. And even when the trains start coming, I know sometimes dudes be thirsty on the rush hour and all that. That's the worst times. I'm always stay with my back against. And now though, because of all the bug outs, all the 730s, all these cuckoo for Cocoa Puff ass niggas that we got out there now, is pushing random people into the trains, and that's crazy. That's crazy. And it's happening a lot, more than usual. So that's another thing that dudes gotta be aware in New York. Like New York is different, man. And it's not all bad, but these things like this is crazy. Just the other day, 2 ladies got pushed into the train. They got pushed into the train and they was tourists. Now, the person that pushed them into the train tracks was another lady. And another lady was a bug out. Another 730. Somebody that needs to be in the hospital on meds. Yo, New York City ain't never had this many mental health patients just roaming all through New York in random different areas, yo, from the Bronx to Manhattan, from Brooklyn to Queens, yo, it's different. Y'all see 8th Ave now? 8th Ave, 8th Avenue, bro, all the way to like 50 Cent Zombie Land. It looked like 149 3rd Ave. Y'all seen 149 and 3rd Avenue? I mean, 130 Ave and 3rd Ave, 149 3rd Avenue. At one point in time, not even that fucking long ago, it's always been a spot where all the stores is at, and it'll be flooded with wild people. Now, bro, you be seeing mad zombies out there, like just on all type of different shit, on fatty, on the heroin is still out there. You know, people act like drugs disappeared. Crack is, people are still smoking crack. A lot of it. Dudes are still doing dope. A lot of it. It's just fentanyl just kind of took over because it's cheaper and kill people and it's stronger. But dudes are still, and dudes is fucking with that K2 shit still. Like, that's yo. 149 3rd Avenue look crazy. 125th always looked crazy. 8th Ave look crazy. Zombie Land for real, bro. Zombie Land in every shape, form, or fashion is these areas now New York City turning into. And then you got Zombie Land, and then you got like all the migrants scattered around in certain hotels, certain shelters, and they doing what they doing. It's different, bro. And we need to, as a New Yorker, born and raised in the South Bronx, yeah, I be back and forth in Jersey and all that, but you know, you feel like it has to be a change, twin, and it's probably gonna have to be like, we gotta take it into our own hands. I've been seeing dudes run down on a lot of the migrants now, and like, yo, what you doing? Like, cause they all look, they suspects. Some of them be running around looking for little kids and little girls, bro. Let's keep it a stack. Some of them, not all of them. Some of these dudes, I mean, they come from that country, and they countries is different. And I'm saying, you know, they all men is like alpha no matter what. And their relationships with their women and how they treat their women is different in them countries, bro. And they coming over here with that same mindset. They be seeing these little, little young women, girls, and they be stalking them. They be stalking them. They be following chicks. Don't be outside, yo. If you're a woman, you ain't got no business unless you at work, coming back from work. You better have something on you for one. I seen the video, dude was just like creeping. She out there 2 in the morning coming back from work. This nigga out there creeping. They got video footage of him and all that. She was like, I guess she felt the vibes, came in, went in the crib, closed the door. He was like, boom, right there. Then he's like knocking on the door. Excuse me, miss. Can you open the door? A bug out, crazy ass rape knocking on the door. Miss, can you open the door? It's 2 in the morning. There was nobody outside. She saw the people in the vibes and she dipped to her crib. Then this happened in the Bronx too, bro. Yo, listen, man. We're just warming up and tapping into a lot of things that I want to tap into. I ain't gonna hold y'all hostage on this one. But it's like us as New Yorkers, man. We gotta come out with something. Guardian angels on steroids type shit. Remember the guardian angels? Start asking these dudes for their bees. They're like, yo, oye, ven acá. Know what I mean? Where you at? Know what I mean? It's curfew. So I gotta start giving these motherfuckers curfew. I ain't gonna lie. Cause they be doing the most, and they be the ones that's out there late at night. And they supposed to be having curfews in these shelters and shit like that. Real talk. I mean, we're gonna definitely get into some things. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy True. Hit the subscribe button if you're interested in more content. I'm definitely gonna be dropping some more for y'all. And let's go.